Morning Stampers, it's Meg from Loven Stamps with another holiday helper video for you. And I am really excited because look what came in my mail yesterday. Ah, my paper pumpkin box, super fun. So I just want to say a little bit about paper pumpkin, and then I'm going to show you a really cute alternative project for this month's paper pumpkin. So all right, we're almost to Christmas season, right? I know we have Thanksgiving and so forth, but we're almost to Christmas season, and I want you to think back to when you were a little kid and there were all those presents, or maybe one special present under the tree, and you came downstairs on Christmas morning or Christmas Eve or whenever your family did it, you saw that present there and you couldn't wait to open it and see what was inside. And maybe you had an inkling, maybe you had a little teaser, maybe you snuck into the closet and in your parents' room and looked to see what was going to be there. But whatever was going to be in that box, you were really excited to open it. And so you would open the paper and peel it back and see what was inside. And that joy that comes from that like surprise kind of thing is really what Paper Pumpkin is about. So that present that someone got for you that Christmas morning or that birthday or whatever, that was something that someone put a lot of thought into figuring out what you would want, what you would like, and what you would be excited about. And really, that's what Stampin' Up! Packs into these boxes. They put a lot of time and thought into figuring out what you're going to love to craft with, and then giving you the supplies to do that. So if you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it comes once a month. It's a subscription box. It's $22, and that includes the shipping on the kit if you're a subscriber from month to month. And you never know what's going to be in it. Sometimes you get a little sneak peek, like we know that the next month's kit is going to be something berry comforting is what they're calling it. But you never know for sure what's going to be in there. So I know some people that think, oh my gosh, I'm not getting Paper Pumpkin because I don't want to not know what I'm paying for. But really, you're going to love it. I know you are. So the ones that I think people have the most trouble with are the gift card holders or the treat packets. But honestly, anything that you get in that box is a coordinated set of supplies that you can turn into whatever you want. So if you are a card maker, rest assured that Paper Pumpkin is for you, okay? Even if what's in that box is not cards, you can make cards out of it. All right, so are you guys ready to see our Paper Pumpkin? Okay, morning, Teresa. Okay, I'm going to flip down here and show you, wait, sorry, my camera flipped in the wrong place, so I can't see. All right, here we go. Hi, Sherry. Okay, so here is our Paper Pumpkin. One of the things I love about them is that they ship in plastic now, which means your label isn't actually printed on it, which means you can take this box, and if you want to, you could just gift this for your just box to someone else. So you could also turn this box into something totally different. So I actually did one for Halloween. I made like an art piece. Morning, Jenny. That used the box. But here is my Paper Pumpkin experience. So you have your pumpkin, you open it up, you pull back the paper, and then just warning, this one is actually empty because I already opened it. But see how much fun that is to open the paper and check that all out. This tissue paper is gorgeous, by the way. I've been known to save my Paper Pumpkin tissue paper because it is so good for so many things. All right, so you want to see what is in this Paper Pumpkin? This one includes supplies to make these gingerbread house gift card holders. So we did gift card holders yesterday, and it is 15 little pocket pieces. So you would fold this. I don't want to fold that one because I need it. You would fold this in half, you would adhere it behind, and then it includes a bevy of these envelopes, which you can put inside here, and then your gift card would fit inside there. But that's not what we're doing because that's the simple version that's in here. But I'm going to show you what else you can do with these. So there are all these decorative pieces to put on the front and back. There are stamps. Let's see, can I find something white to put behind here so you can see the stamp sets? There are stamps in here, all kinds of things. This is actually a great card stamp. This gingerbread, it's gorgeous, and you could stamp it on some of these little cutout pieces here. There's so many possibilities, lots and lots of good words, some decorative stuff that I'm going to show you, and you get ink with it. You get these little label tags that we're going to use. Let's pull these out here. My favorite thing from this kit, you also get adhesives and a little mini roll of tear tape, so happy news there. And then these are my favorites though. They're so cute. Okay, so they're little sticker ornaments or sticker peppermints in different colors. So I'll show you some ideas for those. Now, if you aren't a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, then this kit is the one that everybody got this month. So if you were a subscriber before November 10th, then you would have gotten this in the mail, or you'll be getting it very soon. If you didn't get it, sometimes there are extra kits available, and often they are ones kind of like this that are the gift cardy ones. So we'll see. Those go on sale in the Stampin' Up! On my Stampin' Up! Store on the 4th Monday. I highly recommend getting them as soon as possible. The ones last month sold out within a day, less than 24 hours. And those are usually refills. So they're all the refillable parts. So it might not include the stamps. Sometimes they do. If they don't include the stamps, they at least include all the other pieces to make the project. So those, though, are only available to subscribers. So you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get the refill kits. So I highly recommend that you sign up to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, and the link to sign up with me is in the video description. So, okay, ready? Let's craft. So the project I'm gonna show you is this one. It's a little ornament. It has a little pull tag at the top, and when you pull, your gift card comes out the top. Ding! Isn't that the cutest? Okay, so this is a take on our Cocoa Slider packet that we did for Holiday Helper. I think must have been early this week or last week, and pulls out like this. So you can go back and check that one out if you're interested in those directions. But let me get you started on this one. So I'm gonna choose 2 packets for here, and I'm going to need one of my envelopes. So first thing we're gonna create our slider part. I'm gonna use my envelope. I just sealed it shut. I'm going to pull in my trimmer here, and I always like to kind of butt it up at the edge. Woo! Okay, there we go. Pull in my trimmer here, and then I am going to grab a circle punch. This is my 1.5 inch circle punch, and I'm going to go ahead and punch pretty far down, about halfway there, and I'm sure you could find some cute way to use those. But I've got my circle punch there, and I just realized I'm totally not in the middle. So now we have our place for our gift card. I'm gonna grab a piece of cardstock, which I pre-cut, and it is missing. Okay, this is like, oh, here it is. Okay, it is this the right one? Sure. So it is 3, and it's 4, it's supposed to be 4 inches. Let me trim it. 4 inches by 2 3/4. Oh, I wrote it down for you. Here's our gift card surprise. So it is, there you go, 2 3/4 by 4 inches. And if your Paper Pumpkin hasn't come, rest assured that it will be coming soon. And that will fit right down inside there, okay? So that is where our gift card is going to go. And usually I just pop it on with a Stampin' Dimensional or something. Just don't interfere with the little metal strip that has to go in there. So, okay. Oh, I just took my other one apart. I need to put it back together again. So then what we're gonna do is work on our gingerbread houses. So these guys are gonna go together front to back. So I'm gonna fold the little tabs on the end. And I know the first thing many of you are thinking when you see this is, yeah, that looks like a box. And I'm gonna show you 2 box ideas for this too. So I have 3 Paper Pumpkin ideas for you. And I'll do this one with tear tape so you can easily see. But I'm going to go ahead and pop tear tape on the sides here. And if you don't have this month's Paper Pumpkin, you can wait for refills, which subscribers can purchase and are available on the 4th Monday for a limited time while supplies last. I'm gonna line this up here on my grid paper, and go ahead and, you know what, I'm gonna do this one this way. So I've lined up this one here on my grid paper with a line. I'm gonna line up my next one here on the same line. I'm gonna kind of butt it up so that it's almost touching, and then fold that over. And now we have a perfectly lined up pair. And then for our last one, I'm gonna fold this down, and I'm going to put our gift card holder inside. I'm a big fan of putting things inside when you're gonna seal them down, just so you don't accidentally make it too small, okay? All right, now what are we gonna put on the front of this? We just need one of these guys. I'll do the one with a little heart. So I'm gonna pull this out from the paper. I'm going to grab, I used Real Red. You could use Blushing Bride, which is included. And I'm gonna go ahead and stamp that. And then we're gonna add the little frosting pieces at the top, which has a perfect cutout for where that little heart's gonna go. And our heart is going to go on the other side. Now I need to pull out the door piece so that this can go here. And I'm gonna grab my Stampin' Dimensionals that came with this. I love the Stampin' Dimensionals from Paper Pumpkins. Sometimes, confessions, right? Sometimes I save them because they're a little bit extra foamy, and I like the extra foamy thickness for some projects. So I save them and kind of hoard them for projects that I need them. Okay, then this is gonna fit here. And remember that little heart that we had? I'm gonna grab my multi-purpose liquid adhesive, tap it, because it seems to not be ready to go. Okay, well, maybe I'm not gonna use my adhesive today. Maybe it's empty. All right, so in face of that, I'll go ahead and grab my Seal Plus and just put a little Seal Plus on here. All right, see how much easier it would have been to just use my multi-purpose adhesive, and then pop this on here. So that is kind of a fun extra little embellishment for that. Morning, guys. Hi, Chris. Hi, Louise. All right, so how to make the slider packet. What you're gonna do, take the mint macaron piece out of there. You're gonna take your envelope that you prepped for your gift card, and you're gonna slide it in underneath and right in the middle, okay? And you want to kind of keep it centered. And I've got it lined up so that the envelope is right there where our gingerbread houses end. And kind of you want to make sure left, right, that it's really in the middle. And then what you're going to do is take your hole punch. And the other day we used the trio punch for this, the decorative trio punch, which is great, but it won't work for this one because we need it to go a little further in, and those little house tops are giving us trouble. So this one I just used a handheld punch, and you can kind of see the hole right there about, I don't know, half an inch or a little less down. You're gonna pull this out, flip it around, and pop it back in until the holes line up, okay? You see how you can see through there? All right, then I'm gonna take my red trim, and I'm gonna make kind of a long piece, because one of the things I love about this project is that it means you can kind of use your little gift card holder as an ornament. So, all right, so I've got this through, I fed it through, so it goes through everything. And then I'm going to put my gift card holder back in here and slide it in like this. I'm just pushing it down, so it's pushing that ribbon with it. And then I'm going to cut this off at the top and then tie a little knot here. Okay, so I'm just tying the two strings together. And I'm not doing it real close, because if you do it too close to the end here, you won't be able to pull your gift card out. So then there is our slider. See how it pops out the gift card when you pull? All right, now I find that sometimes people don't quite get the get the ideas behind what I'm doing. So I'm gonna use, I like this little tag piece here, and I'm gonna write pull on the end, and I'm gonna give it a little bit, there's a little red swirl here, so I'll give it a little bit of a red swirl, and I like this better than the one I did on my original project. Give that a little punch, and I'm gonna pop that here through those pieces of trim. I think, there we go. Okay, well, most of it's through. You get the idea. All right, so then when I put this in my envelope or whatever, I would do this. Now on my original one, when I did the not quite as cute pull tag, I actually had a little extra tail and I tied that there. So, hey Jennifer, hey Suzanne. So that the pull tag wouldn't come off, but I kind of like this one. So anyway, when you pull, then your gift card comes out. I know, isn't it cute? All right, so let's see, other decorations for this one. I'm gonna grab one of these tags here. There's a little stamp that says, a sweet treat for you. And then I have that little swirl. And there's actually the swirl, there's two swirls so that they're matching like bookends. So you could use both sides to have a bookend perfect symmetry kind of thing. I'm gonna pop that on there. And then, like I said, I adore these little treats here. So I'm gonna pop these on here. We'll tuck one underneath there. I think I liked this one under here. And then we're gonna use one here. And what colors have I not used yet? Mint macaron goes here, and the Calypso coral goes over here. Okay. Oh, and then of course you would want to stamp your envelope. So do that before you assemble everything. But I got so excited to show you the assembly that I forgot to show you how I stamped that. And then of course there's a little to from stamp. Okay. All right. So there is Paper Pumpkin project number 1. And like I said before, if your Paper Pumpkin is coming in the mail or it arrived already, then you will, of course, be able to make this project just like this. If you didn't get Paper Pumpkin this month, because you haven't been a subscriber, gasp, or you haven't subscribed for a while, I highly recommend giving Paper Pumpkin a try. It is really fun to get that box in the mail and to just have that sort of opening experience of like unwrapping the paper. So I know that some people are not keen on the idea that they won't know what's in the box, but really there are gonna be really cute things to do with the supplies in that box. Whatever they are a curated set of stamps, ink, paper, and embellishments that Stampin' Up! Put together to just help you have a fun crafting experience. And you can make them exactly the way they are. You can make whatever you want. So there, our gift card holder is project number 1. Ready for 2 more? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna push these aside. And our next project is also box-like. It uses 2 of these. And I'll use this one. Uses 2 of these. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and die cut these, because what I want is to use a tea light, which, or not a real one. I don't love the idea of using real tea lights and paper products together, but the fake ones work great. So I've got my little battery powered ones from, okay, this one clearly not working great. Oh, there it goes. Okay, just slow to light up for some reason. Okay, come on, light. It's on, it's just super dim. It's possible that these have been in a drawer for a really long time. Let's see, I'll try another one. Although I thought LEDs were either all on or all off. Okay, well maybe they need new batteries. All right. I have one that does work, so I'll show you that when I get there. Okay, so a box. Easy to make a box when you have the cardstock all pre-scored for you, and these 4 are going to go together like this. Now, the magic size that you're gonna need for the insert to put on the bottom is 2 3/8 inches. Here it is. 2 3/8 inches by 3.5 inches, okay? So that is the piece I have here. And then I'm gonna show you how to do the scoring so that you can adjust it for whatever you want. So let's get this one put together. I'm gonna show you my Steel Plus version though, so that I could go a little faster. Now, this is actually the perfect size width here, but if you go over the edge a little bit, it's okay. All you have to do is go back and fold the adhesive up on itself so it's not like loose inside the box. Hi Claire, hi Christine. Okay, All right, so again, I'll show you how to, well, you know what, actually, I'm gonna do the base first. So I'm gonna take these, I'm gonna set them aside for a second. I'm gonna bring my paper trimmer in. We're gonna talk about scoring this piece. So again, the size on the piece is 2 3/8 by 3.5 inches. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this first score line, I don't know, around there. Just a little bit from the edge. Okay, I'll tell you if you have to have the number. I'm putting it 1/2 inch from the edge. And one of the things I love about this trimmer is that you can measure from both sides. So I'm actually looking at the ruler over here rather than over on this side. All right, now what I'm gonna do is turn this under, okay, so that I've folded that tab under, just, sorry, like that. And I'm going to put this at 2 3/8 inches and score again. Okay, now if you like counting in 16ths or things like that, I guess I can tell you that this score line is at 1, let's see, half is 8, 9 16ths. But honestly, just put this at 2 3/8 and then you know it'll work. So, all right, much easier to we'll do smart math. All right, so now this is going to go inside here. So I'm going to put my Seal Plus here on the front tab, and I'm going to, this is our door here, so I'm gonna put it on the door side. I'm gonna line this up and press it down, okay? So now I have basically a bottom tab on our door. Now, if this had to be really sturdy, you would actually put a tab on all 4 sides, but we're just doing a tab on 2 sides because it's just gonna sit on a table somewhere. So we don't need to it doesn't have to hold anvils. Okay, lining up my next box, I'm going to go ahead and put this right here on the score line. I'm going to, or on this paper line, I'm gonna continue that line here, and then I'm gonna bring these two together and see how I know that they're gonna be straight, because everything, oops, is lined up to my grid paper. So I adore grid paper for doing projects like this, and then I just fold that tab down, really simple. Then our last 2 pieces are gonna come together. We have this one here. I'll turn it up this way so you can see. I have our box bottom coming in here. And then our last piece here, I'm gonna line up in the middle of the air, which is always dangerous, but should work nicely, okay? Check that out. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot the coolest part of this. Okay, well, this box just turned into our clippy box. Okay, so I'm gonna set that aside. I'll come back to it. Oh my gosh, now I have to do the same thing again? That's all right, I won't make you watch. I'll just show you how this comes together. So basically, I got so excited about assembling the box, I forgot to show you the cutting part, which has to be done first. So here are my dies. Maybe I forgot because I can't find the die that I used. Well, goodness. Okay. Do you guys do this too? Like feel around on the tabletop for pieces of things that you can't seem to locate? There it is, ta-da! Okay, whew. So these are the Christmas layers dies, and they come, hey Kathy, hey Carol. They come this selection. There's a coordinating stamp set too, but I actually am just using the dies because they are beautiful for creating fun holes and things. So what I wanted to do is put a hole in the front of our boxes here so that we can have light shine through with our candle. But sadly, this is gonna overlap the door. It's like the wrong L shape. So that is really easy to fix. All you do is flip it over to the back and cut it on the back side. I know, right? So just kind of think about where the door is so that it doesn't overlap. And then I'm just gonna bring my stamp cut emboss machine in here, which mostly fits on our screen, and run this through, okay? And then when I pull this out, check this out. Not only do I have this fun like little gingerbread piece in cinnamon cider, so in cinnamon cider that I could use as like a card embellishment, okay, if you're making cards. But then I also have this super cute little guy here with all the holes in it, okay? So I'm gonna fast forward here and show you the version here that has the candle inside it. And here it is, okay? So from the top, it looks like this. And then what I found here, I'll show you my other trick too. All right, so what I found was when I put my candle inside, it slid around all the time, which it drove me a little bit batty. So I decided that I wanted my candle to not slide around so that it would stay in place. And you could, of course, decorate this more. So what I did was I just cut another piece of cardstock that was exactly 2 3/8 inch square, and then slid it down inside here, and then just dropped my candle in the middle. So it has a 1.5 inch circle punch in it, which is a little bit bigger than the candle. So depending on the size of your candle, I have some candles that are exactly, let's see, are these? Nope, same size. Oh, this one's lit now. They're exactly the right size. So you're gonna slide this down in here, and you could be fancy and like make it stand up on tabs and stuff, but I kind of just wanted it to be in a hurry, so I didn't bother. And then you can just slide your candle in on top of it like that, and then you have your little candle box, okay? So there's another one, but let's go back to this one that I did here. So if you missed the first project, here's our first project. It's a slider card with a pull-out gift card holder, so really fun. And you can go back and watch that. Our second project is our candle box, and our third project is a clippy box. And my dog Pepper thinks she needs to be outside. And now I said her name, so I'm sure she's gonna, you know, continue to think that. But basically you saw me make this box. At the bottom, I put an insert in that was 2 3/8 inch by 3.5 inch and scored. Okay, let me let the dog out. Okay, go outside. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Anyway, it's like little kids, right? We do love her though. Kathy, I'm glad you like it. Thanks. All right, so we made the box the same way, except I didn't cut all the holes in it. And then all I'm gonna do is take my fingers at the sides and poke these in, okay? And then you can put a clip at the top, and then your box will stand up like this, and you can put treats inside it, okay? So here is the version that's all decorated. Okay, so you can see the sides pinched in. On this one, I actually went ahead and scored on the edges here. If you score the edges, you might need to make a smaller piece here because it's gonna wanna bend in the middle. If you do that, then the piece to go inside is gonna be this clip box one. So 2 3/8 inch by 3.5, okay? That's the size they use for this one. The candle box one was the square size. So you can vary that cardstock to fit whatever size you want. But isn't this darling? So there's actually 3 designs of gingerbread houses, and they're, gosh, I've used a ton of them this morning. So then you could take these, I'd take my remaining ones and maybe make card fronts out of them, and I still have 1, 2, so this is 2 cards. Each one of these is 2 card fronts, so lots of fun possibilities there. And even this could be a fun card front, actually. All right, so 3 fabulous projects there with our paper pumpkin. This one with the candle that's not in the right place, but there you go. So 3 fabulous projects with paper pumpkin. I highly, highly recommend that you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. Thanks, Kelly. I'm glad you like them. It is just a ton of fun, and there are 1,000,000,005 ideas out there. So even if you are not super keen on the exact idea that comes in the very box there, the one that's there, you can turn them into something else. There's nothing that says you can't. And honestly, I think this is stinking cute. There you go. There's our gift card holder. And really, the idea that we kind of came up with together of using the little door punch as the pull tab, that is even cooler. So, ooh, I almost pulled it off because I forgot to leave the tab longer. So really lots of good possibilities. There we go, this way, for these guys. So if you have questions about Paper Pumpkin, let me know. If you are looking at these ideas and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to make a lot more gift card holders, watch on the 4th Monday in my online store for the refill kits to possibly be available. They are while supplies last, and they might go really fast. That will be the day before Stampin' Up! Sale that we just learned about yesterday. It was just announced. Marion Bright will be our Stampin' Up! Black Friday sale, and it'll be on Tuesday, November 24th. So watch for that. It's a 10% off sale and it's good on almost everything in the annual catalog. So that's available through my online store too. I have a special hostess code for that day that I'll post around, so you can look for that. And I have some extra special bonuses that I will be emailing out to my email subscribers. So if you're not an email subscriber, you'll want to check that, or you'll find those on my Create and Connect group. I'll share some ideas there. So, all right, today's project, oh my gosh, today's project kind of qualifies for our color challenge too. So we used red, green, yellow, and remember, you need to go over and vote for the name of our little elfie Santa-tizer friend. So here's our Santa-tizer, and then here is our little elf buddy. So vote on the Loven Stamps Create and Connect group so that you have a chance to say what we should name our elfie friend, and jump in on the color challenge. I think Julie Petrie already posted her color challenge, elf challenge card. Thanks, Julie. So you have to go check out Julie's creation over there and post one of your own. And yeah, I think, gosh, it's Friday. I will miss you guys over the next couple days. I've started posting these videos on YouTube, the past versions of them. So if you are a big YouTube watcher, you can check those out on Loven Stamps YouTube channel. I think sometimes they're easier to find on YouTube as a search engine than here on Facebook Live. But yeah, you are so welcome, Kathy. I really enjoyed visiting with you guys. So yeah, check those. I have some new blog posts. I posted one yesterday. And actually it's kind of perfect with these projects because, so it's not one that you've seen here on, well, this is, you just saw it, but the project I posted a video for yesterday is also an underlayer idea. So where you're using an underlayer space, instead of always sticking things on top of our projects, an underlayer is sometimes kind of nice. So if you go to lovenstamps.com and look for my blog, there is a Christmas card that I posted yesterday with a video tutorial with the underlayer ideas. Marcy, you're gonna love it. We made some cute stuff today, so have fun going back and rewatching. All right, guys, I think that's it. Leave comments if you have comments. Tell us what you're working on this weekend. Jump over to the Loven Stamps Create and Connect group. I'll try and approve people as fast as I see them come in, so you can be part of the fun over there. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in this morning. Have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you on Monday with another holiday helper. Happy stamping.